I was listening to Talk earlier. Sorry to mention another station, and they were saying like it was an overrated goal, and so everyone's only going crazy because Crouch scored it, and basically saying, you know, what has this guy ever done before? You know, if it was scored by someone else, would we be going as crazy?
Yeah. You know what? That is a good point. I'm gonna wax lyrical on that for a sec because. You know what? Peter Crouch is horribly underrated by a lot of people. Even when he was at Liverpool, when he was at Pompey, he was so underrated. He's like, yeah, he's got a good touch for a big man. He must feel like everyone's so condescending towards him. And at the end of the day, to me, TalkSport can talk all the smack they want because at the end of the day, TalkSport talk shiz. Let's put it that way. But at the end,
I agree.
But at the end of the day, Crouch's goal was fantastic. I don't think anyone can take that away from him. If it was Lionel Messi, the world would be going crazy about it. If it was Cristiano Ronaldo, the world would be sucking his bottom.
Do you not think he should do it more though?
He should, but
his goal return isn't great, is it?
No, his goal return's not great, but at the end of the day, he worries defenders just by pure aerial threat. Yeah, he's not amazing in the air, but a lot of defenders don't even challenge for the first ball. I remember Liverpool-Chelsea down at Stamford Bridge a couple seasons back, where we had Crouch and John Terry wasn't even challenging for the first ball. He's just thinking, you know what, I'm not even going to bother with it. But Crouch technically is actually a very good player. You could tell he's worked on it a lot. So it's one of them ones. I think people need to give Crouch his just due because at the end of the day, Crouch is a very, very good player, and people need to give him his props with the goal as well. Did he mean it? Of course he meant it. Of course. Are you mad?
I suppose the comparison, is obviously the size. Is you can compare him to like maybe where he should be is somewhere like Ibrahimovic, who is the same size but has 100 times better technique and just a lot better player. But so maybe he should have been more of a world-class player, Crouch. But because he's so different from everyone else, he should have used it more. But
you got to look at how. You got to look at the teams Crouch has played in. I mean, Ibrahimovic, he's played in AC, Barcelona. Those are bigger teams, and the biggest team that Crouch has played for was us, Liverpool. And he came the season after we won the Champions League. So it's one of them ones. But
he also came after Alonso left, didn't he?
No, he was still there when Alonso was there. He was still there when Alonso. Yeah. But it's one of them ones. I mean, Tom Wood has just asked, what does everyone think of Nikola Zigic? I mean, Nikola Zigic is actually not half bad a striker. As Arsenal fans will attest to last season in the Carling Cup final, but let's leave that aside. But it's one of them ones. I just want to see people giving Crouch his due because it was a great goal, and to me, there's nothing you could take away from it for that goal. But you know what? Sunday.
All I'll say, my last point, just quickly on that.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No.
My last point on it, just quickly, is obviously Arsenal still got to go to Stoke this season.
Yeah.
And I'll admit, I am scared of Crouch's height before we go there because I know what's going to happen, and that he's probably going to score a header or whatever. So he is a threat. And as I said, there's another debate. I don't know if you want to mention it next week or whatever. But should we take Crouch to the Euros or is his time gone? But there you go.